Enjoy your favorite shows anywhere. Download DSTV Stream today.
Have you watched K24? We would love to hear from you. Send us your feedback on what you like and what you don't like and why. You can use any platform to reach us. We can be reached on Facebook, SMS, Twitter and WhatsApp.
Colgate Herbal is formulated from a unique blend of natural herbs and is scientifically proven to strengthen teeth and keep gums healthy. Try Colgate Herbal, scientifically proven for strong teeth and healthy gums.
All right, thank you so much for staying with us here on the program as we continue bringing you up to date with what is happening across different parts of the country as far as these protests are concerned. And I do believe we want to cross over to the coastal region. Our reporter Msangi is on the ground to bring us up to date with exactly what is happening in that particular area. Over.
Threats and intimidation, yes. Also, us, going forward, we also have a nation to protect. Alisema going forward, okay. Okay, I am Brian. So, on Sunday, President Akiwa Bomet, alisema going forward, he has the nation to defend, to protect. Also today, we as the youth of this country, we have a nation to protect. Sawa. They are protect from looters, now watu wengine, anarchy and whichever names he used. We are protecting this nation from the corrupt leaders. Starting from who? The president. Why? Number one, he dismissed cabinet. Dismissing cabinet, and once a state office has been dismissed, he should not be allowed to hold any public office again. What's Kindiki doing? Duale. Rebecca Miano had some issues with procurement while she was the CEO of Kengen. The guy who has been appointed for the Ministry of Education, she was the deputy of Machogu while running for the gubernatorial seat, Kisii County. Those are not the people we want in this country. We need to tell Mr. President, you need to be very straightforward, appoint technocrats in those ministries. Our plan for today. Our plan for today is to just occupy everywhere, to show our displeasure and our displeasement with the appointments we made on last week. That's what we have today. Moi Airport, I cannot comment on that right now. We are still strategizing on the way forward, but Moi Airport, we have no plans for that. But we are occupying everywhere. Huh? The president time. Time for what? We have given him enough time. We gave him time, he disbanded the cabinet, the same people who the public are complaining about, they are back for the appointments. So, what extra time do we need to give the president?
Mimi nina msemo tu, sitaongea sana. Mimi naitwa Mbosso Kenya. Haya. Siwezi peana jina langu kamili. Now, nina msemo tu. Kondoo ukiwaunganisha na fisi. Hata ofisi ukimvisha ngozi ya kondoo, baada ya siku 3 utajua ni kondoo. Naye kondoo na ni fisi hawezi akawa mbuzi overnight. Ndio hivyo. Leo ni kwa maandamano kutetea haki zetu. And apart from that, this guy has been giving us promises. Empty promises, dead promises. I'm done.
Alafu kidogo, hawa jamaa unaona hapa nyuma yangu. Hawa jamaa hawana raha. So what we need to tell the president? Hawa jamaa wanaumizwa na taxes. We need to tell the president that you cannot pickpocket a naked man. Sawa? You cannot stop an ejaculation whose time has just arrived. This is time for revolutions. This is time for revolutions. You can order your people to kill the revolutionists, but they will not kill the revolutions.
Kwa majina kwanza ni Meshak na niko hapa kwa sababu moja ama nyingine, na mimi ni kijana, nimeona uchumi venye unaenda. Uchumi haufai kabisa, kwanza kwa sisi vijana ambao tumejitolea kwamba tuna biashara zetu.
All right, we want to cross over to Kwale with our reporter Alois Musyoka on the ground to bring us up to speed with what is happening there. Alois, over to you.
A very good afternoon from Kwale, and what I can report here is that several demonstrators have been arrested by police in Diani while they were trying to start demonstration here. And I want to talk to some of the lawyers who have just come to try to defend or to see how they can be defended from police where they've been arrested and taken. Maybe tell us your name and what happened, because we understand that there are demonstrators who are here to demonstrate today.
Yes, thank you so much. My name is Oguna Irene, an advocate here in Kwale. And we are here because we received a call from the youth, the Gen Zs, that some of them had been arrested even before they began any protests. They had been arrested for speculation of planning to begin their protest. That was very early this morning, around 10:30, before 11. Yes.
Maybe now, are they being arrested, and how many are they? And maybe what is the contentious issue that led them to be arrested?
At the moment, the total of the youth who have been arrested are 3. 1 lady and 2 men. The police says they were having an illegal gathering. That is what we have been informed by the OCS. Actually, the OCS came here with a very large number of policemen just to harass youths who are going through their own business. They were there close to Naivas. They had gone for shopping, for their vuvuzelas and all that, like doing their normal daily business. So, as at the moment, the people who are arrested are still at the police station at Diani, but we have promised the youth, and we are still promising them that we will fight. They are going to be released in a few. Yes, because that's why we are here.
Maybe do they think that this act will make demonstration not to happen in Kwale? Maybe making sure that youth are not going to exercise their democratic right of picketing?
I don't think that will do anything, and it shouldn't for any reason. Because right to picketing, right to demonstrate, your right for gathering is protected in the Constitution. And we must hold our leaders accountable. What people are doing is holding leaders accountable for the offices and for the different jobs that we have given them. We are the people, and we are the ones who have appointed them to work for us. So there's nobody, or there's no policeman, or there's no law that should stop you from making somebody be answerable to the office that they are holding, be answerable to what they are doing, be answerable to corruption cases. So nothing should stop the youth, and that's why we are here. We are here to tell the youth that please go ahead. What you are doing is right. Go ahead, let's picket, let's demonstrate. It is our right. Let the police protect the property. We are not going to destroy anybody's property. And it is within the right of the police to protect the property. But it is not within their right to stop us from doing our picketing, to stop us from doing our gatherings. They should only tell us to gather in the right places. We should, if we are walking along the road, we have not broken any law. Unless they have gone to a supermarket or broken in or destroyed anybody's property, which they have not done. So I don't think what the police is doing is right, and we will not allow them. Yes.
Thank you. Also, can also tell us your name and maybe what do you think should be done, because today it looks like there will be no demonstration in Kwale.
My name is Anthony Magaga. I think it's very important that we are here in solidarity with the young people. We are here to protect the rights enshrined under Article 37 to ensure that everyone is given the freedom to picket, to raise the issues that they want to. The idea of arresting 3 innocent individuals is very intimidating. I think it is intended to suppress the voices of the young people. It is intended to intimidate these young people from coming out and expressing their views. So we call against that act, and we are here to make sure that in collaborations with the various agencies and advocates to ensure that we secure the release of these young people unconditionally. Yes.
Maybe did police explain what they were holding? Were they holding maybe dangerous weapon while trying to gather others?
As far as I'm concerned, these young people were arrested inside a supermarket. Not even inside a supermarket, because it was clear that these guys were going to buy items that would have been used maybe in the peaceful protest. So there is no clear indication that these guys had an intention to cause chaos or to make this protest be, chaotic or anything. So the idea of arresting them is basically to, stop or intimidate young people from coming. And there has been this intention of circulating that video that shows that a young lady and a young man being arrested, so that it can cause fear to young people not to come to the streets and protest peacefully. Yeah.
Thank you. I can also see another lady here. Please tell us your name. Labda utuambie ni yapi ambayo uko nayo.
Yale niko nayo, naomba ikiwa ni wananchi wanataka kuandamana, waandamane kwa amani, waache fujo. Kwa hivyo naomba wananchi wote katika nchi nzima ya Kenya, ikiwa ni kuandamana, tuandamane kwa amani na tuache kurusha mawe na kuenda kuibia wenzi wetu. Hivyo si ungwana. Kwa hivyo nawaomba, ikiwa ni kuandamana, tuchukue hatua ya kuandamana, si kuanza kuenda kuibia wenzetu. Huo si ungwana.
Thank you. Naona umeshikilia pia bango. Labda tueleze jina lako. Maybe were you here when the incident happened? And maybe what can you say as one of the youth who wanted to demonstrate today?
Kenya naweza ambia ni kuambia mawidhi wangu, fear is the worst thing and is what makarao wanatumia. So ukiogopa na unajua right yako, una build the human thing kuamia wako na right ya kutuambia to stop for fighting our rights, because kwale tukikubali hii flower ikue stumbled upon na ikufe, trust me hamtakuwa mnajua justice. Kama vijana wa mapanga wanawatishia na mnatoka hapo makarao hawezi wa defend. Makarao when people are fighting for their right, ndio mnasema tunaibiwa biashara, na wakati wa mapanga wakikuja kwa barabara you don't fight the paju. What does it come with arresting Sumaya, who is the one person mwenye amekuwa akifight for the right of this place, mwenye anafanya people to be civilly educated about their rights? So if we kama karao you believe in the justice, mbona ule mtu mwenye anatetea justice ni unashika? Tuliona videos when the mapanga walikuwa na go pia karao wanaogopa hakutokea. So does that mean that justice cannot be served to people of the country? Juu nchi ni yetu. I'm saying Ruto asisahau, it's a privilege to be a president. Sisi ndo tulimpea hiyo privilege. Asipande na kiburi kuona ati juu akona pesa ama juu akona those people anaweza call favors for, adhani ati sasa atatupishia. No, we are the people, we gave you the favor. So even the people of Kwale, your MPs what they are doing out here. So tusijifanye mapa, let us be civilly educated and let us be fierce. It's our right. Hata like you see lawyers wamekuja before wananchi kumaanisha what you are doing is right. So why are you fearing? The question is, why are you fearing? And you have a right to do this. We are peaceful, man. So it's okay. This is the show.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, that is all from Diani in Kwale, where 3 demonstrators who are just standing, I'm told they were standing, trying to start demonstrating, and that is how they were arrested by police, led by Diani OCS. And they are still being held here, Diani police station, as lawyers try to see what to do so that they can be released out of the cells or even get bail from the police. From Kwale, I'm Alois Musioka.
All right, thank you, Alois, for that particular update all the way from Kwale, and just what had happened earlier on. Of course, reports coming from that particular area indicating that there was some people have been arrested and lawyers they are trying to fight for their release. Of course, now we want to get into a conversation here in studio and just focus on what is happening right now in the country as far as these protests are concerned. And of course, seated next to me is James Saosa. I have a panel of Gen Zs. That's important to note. James Saosa seated next to me, who is a communication expert and also a Gen Z. Thank you so much for making time.
Thank you.
This is talking about the future of your nation, so it's important to you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Next to him, of course, it's Collins Michael, who is the CEO, Policy and Governance Kenya. Thank you so much, Collins.
Thank you.
And of course, Kennedy Sankara, not a new face. How are you?
I'm good, but quite tired.
Were you running around today?
Of course, we were helping each other to have some physical fitness, or rather training with our uniformed brothers and sisters in the streets. They actually forced us to indulge in games amidst a bright sunlight in the day.
So what was the outcome? Because now you seem to have come from there, you arrived here a little bit tired.
I am telling you, and I have seen bad things happen today in front of government.
Okay.
It is very unfortunate that a rudderless movement of goons being hired by somebody to come and act as an impediment towards the realization of the provisions of Article 37 of our Constitution 2010. Okay. As I was making my way into town along Mombasa Road, around GPO, I saw a group of motorists and I was wondering whether we are back to the fuel crisis. These guys were protected by police vehicles. Unfortunately, when I got to town, my phone was almost snatched right at around Sarova Stanley. These motorists, these were goons with unmarked number plates or removed number plates. They are so rowdy, cruel, and they were speaking in a particular language. Maybe they were hired or moved from a particular quarter of the nation, but they are not towners. People who come to town are identical. And you could see the border guys would identify them that these are not ours. Amongst us, these are goons. And unfortunately, I think 2 have lost their lives. Almost 2 motorbikes have been set on fire right before me. So that is not good for the democracy that President William Ruto is shouting over and over about. This is not the democracy that some politicians would hire people to come and thwart other people's rights. We know the president needs time to work, but you don't need time to work with the wrong people. We tell you today you hired incompetent people. Yes, there were no constitutional or legal blames placed on them. You've dismissed them. But why do you want to reappoint them and you are still in the midst of the crisis? We've said people like Kithure Kindiki. We didn't say Kithure Kindiki to be brought back to power. Okay. Our opinion was that this man ought to have been set aside, charged with crimes against humanity. We wanted to see people like Adamson Bungei being taken to the court to answer to charges. So we've seen people...
What you're saying, Sankara, is that most of the things that you wanted done, you don't see like the president is listening to.
The president is a very tough-headed and arrogant man. He doesn't pay attention to simple instructions. We are telling him, we want this done. The next day, you hear a mere police officer, and I'm saying a mere police officer because the sovereignty of the people